Hello everybody, welcome to another ride along with goggles. And yeah, we're in the Peterbilt 389 from Jon Ruda with the Prizm Express skin on it. And yeah, man, I'm happy to be in this truck. And with this skin on it, it's looking good on here. And I don't know, I just have this sort of love relationship with this truck. It's a nice truck to drive. It's a really nicely done model. Like the truck itself is beautifully done, and it's fun to paint this truck. Like it's enjoyable. I really like it. The rear of the truck is at a different scale, of course, than the rest of the truck. Like the rear panel of the cab, it's slightly off, but so many of the trucks are like that. And anyway, this is an urgent delivery, so I shouldn't be blabbering along too much here. Got to get going. We're in Lewiston, Idaho, and this guy's based out of Idaho, so I thought, well, let's get into Idaho and do something. Got vintage Idaho plates on it. And we're going to the Dalles, Oregon. And we've got an urgent delivery here, and we've got a Jon Ruda trailer on as well. And the C15 from ZeeMod 6NZ. Best get on with it. Drive around this guy's scale. Oh, look at this. I've never been in this yard before. Look at this thing. The size of it here. All the scrapped and compacted cars out here. These guys have been busy. I don't see where the mountain of cars is that they've been squashing, because, man, scrap prices are high. These guys got it. It's a gold mine. But I've never been up to this site before. I can't believe it. I guess there's lots of things I haven't seen in this game yet. It's only been a couple years. So I think I got the color of orange pretty close. The sort of burnt orange I was looking for. Do this truck in. Oh, I gotta listen for see if we got a voice nav going here.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, I got old Lori.
Turn left. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Now, what if that guy, oh, he's waiting for a gap in traffic up there. It doesn't block the intersection. I'll consider it. That guy's waiting for me to go. Go straight here.
Go straight.
Be going through here side by side with this guy. It doesn't look too radical. get out of dodge here ahead of him. Boy, that really got clippy there. The jittery. I wonder what I had. Oh, I turned left up here.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Yeah, that's when I move my point of view quickly. It's pretty nasty.
Turn left.
I should, well, we'll see what it's like when we get out of town here. I'm wondering if I should have a look at the, I noticed some of my settings, so a couple of these game updates seem to have, oh, we got the bridge closed up here. Awesome. Good time to, we'll pause really quickly and I'll jump out and look at the video settings. Oh, there, it's all changing now. Let's pause real quick. So I had a note from Kenny B. Hey, Ken, how are you? Mentioning that I should try turning the depth of field off. And I just did that. Wasn't much else I could change because well, I do have it all set fairly high, but see, it's like when a little smoother when I'm moving around. Now, why is this still down? Is this other ship coming our way? What is going on here? Oh, we can't be gonna wait for that guy. Oh boy. Well, put on the brakes and turn it off. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll get a good look at how the bridge works. So the big weight comes down, helps to lift the bridge deck up. Huh. Oh, also makes quite a barricade. Curious how that tug isn't leaving any, making any wake. Yeah, I could only find one truck of the well, I found two different pictures of this truck. One is sort of a bad shot from a truck show, and the other one was not a great shot from a his Facebook page. There was just one photo there, and that one photo showed it pulling a flat deck trailer. Oh, don't tell me we've got another boat coming. Come on. There we go. Oh, parking brake's still on. Oh. Jeez. Sorry about that. Got in a flap with my brakes and I hit the wrong button. If I didn't hit the wrong button, I go to hit the brake and I keep with my knuckle hitting my radio switch. I should maybe move that. Well.
Keep right.
Uh-oh. Well, I think she means just keep right in general. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay over here.
Go straight.
Hopefully we can roll up on this one. There we go. It's kind of a nice drive out this way, and Don't take this road very often. I think there's a marina here on the right. Yeah. I'll let her rip, Tater Chip. 60 miles an hour here. And the load weighs, 45,834 pounds. And they're pressure vessels. Must be an awful thick wall on them. Remember the first time I took this road, it was really, like dusk going on to twilight. It happens pretty quick in this game, and I think I was up about the top of here, and it got right dark. And it was early on when I first got the game, and I didn't have the wherewithal to think that maybe I should have a look, see where.
100 yards, turn left.
See where this was on the map. It took me forever to get back here. Oh, I see. We got to do a little jog on the road, and actually find this route again. And the more I couldn't find it, the more magical and mystical the route became. And when I did find it, I went, "Oh yeah, well that was cool," but I guess in my imagination, the more I couldn't find it, the more I was making it something I had to find, and that was kind of weird. I guess life would be like that. I got the steering settings really messed up here in this profile. I gotta look at, I think my K100 profile is pretty good. It's got this room, it wants to go one way or the other. It does get this really weird sort of over center kind of feel. Yeah, and when I had done this trip that first time, this being in the dark, it was all, really wanting to see what was out there and probably imagining a whole bunch of stuff that may not have been there. But I remember you could tell every time you were going over water, or as we did back earlier, and this, you see a bridge. And I thought there would have been a big lake out here, but there came back in the daytime, there wasn't.
Go straight.
I don't know if that's a right turn up there or not. I would get in this lane anyway. Oh, this lane ends. It's kind of weird, this highway. It's, I think we got to go all the way around Kennewick, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, would we have done that? No, we wouldn't have done that yet. Maybe that's what we're in the process of doing now. But we get kind of close south to the main drag, the interstate, down by Pendleton, and then we go all the way up and over around Kennewick. water there. Kennewick, yeah. There's another trip I had a little while ago in California, in Northern California, and man, I'd like to get that one on video. I'll have to try and retrace that one. That was really a nice trip.
Go straight.
It was, yeah, just beautiful scenery, and the place we came out of with the job, I'd never been in before either. And granted, Northern California changed a while ago, but I've been in it probably more since that last update than I had since I got the game. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised I hadn't seen it before. What's going on here with this guy? Pull this off. Oh boy. I wonder if this is a 4-lane. Could be, because there's a passing zone right across that. Oh, it ended right there. Okay.
100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I think turning that depth of field off has made it a lot less jittery. Well, thanks to Kenny for pointing that out. Idaho. I was saying in the other video, don't know if it gets the love it deserves. Pretty good DLC. Yeah, when I got the game first time out, well, not first time out, when I was first using the game, I bought it Boxing Day 2 years ago, and coming up, and it was quite the bundle. I got the main game, I think Idaho, Washington, Oregon. I think Colorado may have come out either just before or after I got the game, but it was like tons of it. It was so much territory to cover for a newbie, and just and trying to do this business of buy a truck and get my own truck and then get a garage and then more trucks and yada yada. I was doing, as I think I mentioned before, as long a trips as I could get, and so I was missing a lot of this meandering around and these little routes that I've discovered since. Because all I was interested in doing was making a bunch of money, taking the longest routes I could, and driving the wheels off the truck. And yeah, it was quite something. And that's when I first bought this mod truck, Ruda's Peterbilt, back when you bought it on Facebook. And like I was telling Recon, if I never got into doing skins, I would have been happy with this truck and just keep on going, because I really like it. The other thing, speaking of Recon, He mentioned that Bart had updated the Wilson again, so we're looking at little
Keep left.
improvements for it and doing the Hell Creek thing, getting it working again. So that's going to be an update that'll come out fairly soon for you guys who are updating the Hell Creek Ranch stuff for Bart's. Wilson Silver Star, and it's going to be cooler than it was before, and that's what I'll say for now, but I should have something done fairly soon. I want to save a potential cattle haul or something till maybe I guess that guy's going to try and pass him, is he, or what's he doing? Might be fun to do in a convoy. I don't know if we're going to turn right soon or not. Got a little while to get around this guy, I guess. See as how we are in a hurry. Yeah, the right kind of job to get for a dude running an express business. Oh, that guy's coming up quick. Just have to let him go. Yeah, so we get, this is that freeway I was talking about. I think this is the one that, yeah. This is the one I was thinking, you know, a lot earlier than this before we went way up and around Kennewick. We got pretty close to this thing, but there was no connecting road. So I wonder if Voice might add that at some point in his next modification to his Oregon expansion. Or Washington expansion, if that's where we are now. Kennewick. I'm trying to think. Kennewick's in Oregon or Washington? $100 miles to go. So we're on cruise control. Oh, give this guy a little room here. Oh, he's coming out pretty quick. Let's jump out for a sec, look around here. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh geez, I gotta get a photo of this truck. Darn it. Nothing but curves here, with the steering being all goofy. Right now it's a little iffy. Let's see what happens. Can we get straightened out here? Whew. I think we did. Let's see how big that train is. Well, that's a long one. A half mile or more. Kinds of stuff going on. Frame rates aren't terrible. Yeah, you guys could try that, I guess, the depth of field thing. If it's turned on, turn it down. I always thought it would be fun to be able to get a load in and out of that place over there. Drive around, sort of have a look at it behind the scenes. It'd be pretty neat. We're going to Sunshine Crops. Sooner or later, we're going to have to get south of here.
Right.
South?
50 yards. Exit right ahead.
Yeah, we got to get to the south somehow. I guess that's going to be it right here.
Exit right ahead.
I've been to the Sunshine Crops before. I think if it's one I'm thinking of, I don't know, maybe that was a Bushnell Farms. Yeah. I went all that way with the windows down. I guess I got the outside sounds turned down a bit. You can just, yep. That was weird the other day when that truck pulled out on us in Lewiston, Montana. Oh, there's that train going by. Oh, it's another one going the other way.
100 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Wow. Brakes really cut in there all of a sudden. No traffic. Not nice. I still haven't got around to doing the torque modification on this C15. I kind of carried away today with Bart's Wilson. Oh yeah, and I did that video, that one truck, two builds thing. Hey, that's going to be an interesting little series to do. So if you haven't seen it, the premise is grab one truck, build it two different ways. Once
Left. After 50 yards, turn left.
the first build is, you know, how you'd be doing it if you're just starting out, you're
Turn left.
buying a truck and you wanted to, you know, your first owned truck in the game perhaps. What were you going to do? How are you going to build it? Do it in a way that makes sense. It's not going to be the cheapest, plainest thing out there, but one that you can afford, get the job done, more importantly. And then the second one would be,
After
well,
100 yards, turn left.
you got some money now, so what would you do? And how different would your truck look?
Turn left.
And that was kind of fun. It was interesting to do. I did them in Missoula, and then took them up and ran them across the scale to weigh them and see what the two different trucks weighed. And it was kind of neat. So I started with the most popular free truck out there, I think. I can't remember what the number was, 194,000 subscriptions for Overfloaters K100E. So that was truck one, and I'll try and do one a week and see what we end up with. It's an interesting location. Another one I don't know if I've been to before. Man, we're discovering all kinds of stuff going back to Idaho
You have reached your destination.
and Oregon. There's always a chance that Voice put this in here? I'll have to look at the profile where I don't have any voice stuff in it. Oh, I wonder if that's this one. I think all I might have in this one is recon stuff. I'll have to check. But this does look a little more voice-like, you know, with all the extra buildings and that building out there with that combine parked in it and the rusty old truck. Oh, it's this one again. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. We put a B double in here not that long ago, maybe last month. But I had to get around that little pickup truck wagon trailer. If we could do it with a B double, we can do it with this. Oh, I might have just messed that up a little bit, but I think we got it. Should have been quite so close to that trailer. Would have more room for the truck. Anyway, we're here. We did it. We're on time. And let's have a look and see how we did. Get the lights off. Tanks delivered from Lewiston to the Dalles, 81 gallons. Oh, that's reasonable money, I suppose, considering, you know, the amount of fuel we used, and it was a hurry up job, a rush, hot shot, I guess, as it were. Anyway, yeah, really liking this trailer, or sorry, truck. Well, the trailer's kind of cool too, but yeah, it's a good-looking truck, good-looking trailer. He has, when I looked at that photo again just before I started this video, because I wanted to make the truck close to what he had, his looks like, I don't know if it's been changed, or it looks like an EXHD hood with a 379 grill on it, grill shell, and with a single bar on the front. Looks a little different. But from the grill shell back, it's like this. Except for I think it might have got the stripe on the rear fenders too wide, but oh well. You can't mess with them forever. You got to just get on with it and get on to the next thing and get it up there and always try and do better, I guess. Anyway, guys, appreciate the heck out of you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, and bye for now.